Welcome back, everyone. If you ever had a hard time choosing between Fuji, Red Delicious, or Honeycrisp apples, your mind's about to be blown when I tell you there are thousands of varieties of heirloom apples. And Malou Nubla is at Gold Ridge Organic Farms in Sebastopol, where they grow about 70 of them.
Okay, Brooke, what kind of apples do we have here?
Well, I have a whole range of different apples. I grow 70 different varieties of heirlooms. This one happens to be Fuji, so I grow a lot of Fujis and Honeycrisp, but about 10% of what I grow are these very diverse heirloom apples.
Hey, let's take a walk here. So what is it about Sebastopol that makes it great for growing apples?
Well, it's the climate. I found that the climate has the most effect than any other factor, even more than the soil. It's because we are close to the ocean, so we have this cool coastal influence that keeps the apples cool during the growing season. It's a nice long growing season that brings out all the qualities inherent in those varieties.
Okay, all right, and so how do you know when to pick the apple? With
apples, it has this thing called a slip, which is where the stem attaches to the little branchette here.
Right here?
Yes, and it's separate. When it's ripe, it separates very easily. It's called slipping. And you just pull it a little bit towards the center of the twig, and then it separates right at that formation where it gets taller or wider at the top.
Okay.
That's where it slips off. And there's 4,000 heirloom varieties.
4,000?
Not here, I grow 70 here, but I focus on the dessert quality, the table apples, the ones that we eat fresh out of hand.
Okay.
And I specifically have chosen a lot of the more sweeter varieties rather than the tart ones.
What are they? Just name a couple of them.
Oh, I mean, there's Pitmass pineapple that tastes like a pineapple. There's others that taste like different fruits, like cinnamon spice is one of my favorites.
Right.
And there's even one called winter banana, tastes like bananas.
I understand you have an apple barn.
I do.
Can we cool off and go in there and eat some apples?
Sure.
Okay, so this is the apple barn where you pack all the apples.
Yes, we're here.
All right, so what are these?
These are Fuji apples from Japan.
From Japan?
Yes.
Not from here?
Well, the origin's from Japan, but now we grow them here.
People love Fujis. Are these the most popular apples?
They're right equal with Honeycrisp at this point. Those are the two most popular apples, Honeycrisp and Fuji.
So this is like right out, just eat this one, but you can use this for other things, right, for Fuji apples?
Yeah, it's this is really the sweetest apple, and Honeycrisp are the crunchiest that explode in your mouth, and that's why they're so popular.
You make syrup with this?
Yeah, we actually make our apple cider syrup and our vinegars with apple cider syrup in it, which is both Fuji and Honeycrisp.
All right, so can we try some of the other things that you do with these apples then?
Sure,
okay.
Yeah.
All these varieties of apples, Brooke, but the Honeycrisp and the Fuji are for the apple juice.
Yes, they are. They're fresh eating, and then about a third to a half of them go to juice.
I didn't know that. That's a lot.
Yeah, if they have any kind of blemish, it has to go to juice. It can't be used for the market.
Okay, and so for the apple juice, you make some other products then. You need the juice to make, what do you have here?
You start with the juice, and then from that we go further to make our apple cider syrup, which is our most popular product. And this is a blend of peak Honeycrisp and Fuji apples together.
What do you put that syrup on? Ooh!
On everything. Ice cream, pancakes.
Ice cream, pancakes.
Salad.
More apples.
We actually put it in our balsamic vinegar, which also comes from the Fuji and Honeycrisp juice that we make into balsamic vinegar. It's been aged for a year with the syrup and the balsamic vinegar.
You for a year. Hey, also with apples, you can make apple cake.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
What kind of apples?
That's an almond-based cake with apples in it and almonds on top.
But apple cider is really good for you. Apple cider vinegar.
Yes, it is. Yes, it's antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. It protects us from cardiovascular disease.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Juicy, crisp, sweet. I'm sure you've never heard this before. How do you like them apples?
I like them apples.